All right, this next one I saw, and I'd never heard of this. But this looks like just immediately I was like, oh yep, I'm ready to go. Let's do this thing.
Yeah.
All right, do you have the Eye of the Tiger? Because we're watching the trailer for her. Mike's After Action Reviews is proud to partner with Purple Works Nutrition. They sell pre-workout manufactured right here in the US. It has no artificial flavors or preservatives and has a simple, effective, and easy to understand list of ingredients, unlike some other pre-workouts and supplements. Each scoop contains 200 milligrams of high-quality caffeine, 3 grams of creatine, and 1.5 grams of high-end carnosine beta-alanine to grant the energy and produce the strength needed to crush your workouts, and vitamin D and C to aid in and support immune health, muscle health, and tissue repair. You can find this pre-workout at purpleworksnutrition.com. You will find a link in the description down below. Purple Works Nutrition also sells Maratino brand coffee on their website. So if you are interested in award-winning coffee blends imported from Italy, you can find that there as well. Sly, Sylvester Stallone documentary official trailer, Netflix. We had Beckham. We've had Netflix has a couple of pretty good documentaries. So coming out from Netflix, we're gonna like the video. Meet the man behind the hero. For nearly 50 years, Sylvester Stallone has entertained millions with iconic characters in blockbuster franchises from Rocky to Rambo to The Expendables. This retrospective documentary offers an intimate look at the Oscar-nominated actor, writer, director, producer, paralleling his inspirational underdog story with the indelible characters he has brought to life. I want to make it very clear for everyone here, okay? The story of Rocky is the story of Sylvester Stallone. Like, he literally wrote this movie modeling it after his own life, except obviously not boxing, but getting into acting and writing and stuff. Like, Tony Robinson is a good friend of his, and Tony Robinson, there's a video where you can just look up, like, Tony Robinson talks about Sylvester Stallone or something, and he talks about his history. Like, Sylvester Stallone, like, got divorced, lost all of his money, lost his dog, trying to become an actor. Then he sat down, and he never wrote anything before, and he sat down, and in like 12 hours he wrote Rocky. And he and he just sat down and just wrote. This was the day after his wife left him, and he wrote a movie so good. You know, he took it to the producers. The producer said, "Okay, we'll do this," and then he said, "I'll give it to you, give you the movie to do, but I'm Rocky." And, you know, the rest is history. He eventually ended up buying... He gave the guy who bought his dog... So he sold his dog for money because he had no money. He waited outside the gas station with his dog and sold the guy. Then when he got Rocky... When he made money off of Rocky, he went back to that gas station and waited and met the guy. Offered to buy the dog back. Guy wouldn't sell it. He ended up offering more and more money until he bought his own dog back for $250,000, and he gave the guy a role in Rocky. So that guy is actually in Rocky. Yeah, he's in the original Rocky movie, that guy. It's Spider. He's another boxer. Anyway, yeah, I'm kind of rambling on here about Sylvester Stallone. But yeah, so like even I'm just explaining to you like how excited I am to see this because of how interesting the man Sylvester Stallone is, let alone the characters that he's created. So, yeah. His love of film began as an escape from a rocky childhood. From underdog to Hollywood legend, Sylvester Stallone tells his story in this documentary. So, what are your thoughts? Any thoughts before we get started?
I love Sly, so heck yeah. Let's
yes. Yeah, seriously. Yeah, all right, here we go. We are watching, we got a 2-minute and 29-second trailer. Are you ready?
Always ready.
I love my awesome Support the Troops Stormtrooper mug. Do you know where you can get a mug just like this one, but different? Bottega Krua. Bottega Krua is an Italian born and raised artisan trained at the Academy of Fine Arts in Venice, Italy. Since 2010, Bottega Krua has offered unique handmade and hand-painted ceramics, pottery, and other artistic products. You can find these products at her Etsy store by following the link down below. She also takes custom orders, but they may take longer to ship because she has to make them after you order them. So, go check out Bottega Krua to get yourself an awesome mug just like this one or the ones you've been seeing behind me as this ad has been going on. Remember guys, supporting our partners is supporting the pack, the Action Pack. Here we go.
What is healthier? To live under the illusion and still have a little glimmer of hope that you could have been great, or blow it and you realize you're a failure. I think the easier route is to live under the illusion and say, you know, if I had had that chance, I would have beaten all of them.
There you go, exactly.
Who is this man? I'm Sylvester Stallone. Artist, writer, poet, performer. How does that happen?
I had given up on acting. I was done.
Yep.
He wasn't cast in things because he was deemed uncastable.
The rejection was my encouragement. At that point, I knew my fate was determined on the...
Actually, one second, I just want to make this very clear. You know that he was in a porno.
No.
Did you know? Yeah, he was a struggling actor, so he broke his jaw when he was young. That's why he talked like this, because part of his jaw actually doesn't move. So that's why when he shouts too, it's like ah.
Yeah.
Because okay, so he was a struggling actor. I'm gonna basically how about instead of going and seeing this documentary, I'll just tell you everything that's gonna be in it. No, so he did a porno, like he's a struggling actor, he did a porno. Man, there's a light over there. I'm gonna at our break, I'm gonna fix the shade so it doesn't shine light on my face. But anyway, he's a struggling actor, he did a porno, a softcore porno. And I've never seen it, but apparently you can go see it online. But then when he made it big, they tried to buy it back, or they tried to go to him and say like, "We'll sell you the rights to it, otherwise we're going to release it online." And he was like, "No, I'm not buying that porno. It was terrible. I'm not doing like it's not worth the money that you would offer." Hey, yeah, that's when like they try to get him with a scandal. Yeah, that's how.
Yeah.
But that's how badly struggling he was. He's like, I guess I'll take these clothes off. So, yeah. But anyway, yeah, here we go.
At that point, I knew my fate was determined on the pen.
The genius behind that. This was not an accident.
This is the theater where Rocky premiered. My brother goes, this could be the best day or the worst day of your life. Something happened, something magical.
You could hear the cheers from the inside, outside on the street from the theater. It's the last picture of him being unknown.
Yeah.
When Stallone became famous, he wasn't expecting the downside.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch this.
When you're a truly absorbed filmmaker, you put things before your family, and the repercussions are quite devastating. Now I realize that's all that fucking matters. I lost everything.
And you look at him; he does not look like a 70-year-old man either. He's fit and nice. Yeah.
Oh,
Could I actually go back and start over again? Not without family.
Behind the hero.
Without the love of wife or children. What's this?
his daughters.
These are just pictures of something that never existed. If
See,
I
he
could
wrote
take
Rambo,
my
too.
Frustration and voice it. I have a funny feeling that
Yeah, he wrote Rambo and he wrote Rocky. Like, think about going from being like a nobody and then just like two of the best written, best made movies. Like, I know that the later Rocky movies, like Creed, when the later Rocky movies, and I think the last Rambo movie wasn't the best. But like, coming back to like where it all started, you look at him and he's like this nobody, nothing, and then he makes two of the greatest franchises ever. And he's just some bum. He's just a bum, and he comes out and he's like see that? Yeah, man, that's why I said Rocky is his story. That's what's so awesome, is that literally his personal life is the Rocky movies. Yeah.
there's millions of people that have that same frustration that were overlooked. I'm in the hope business.
Yeah. I like that rated R for some language. He must say something really bad at some point to get a rated R for some language. Yeah. I'm going to tell you, I look at stuff like this and I just think like, man, Mike's After Action Reviews, right? Like one day, One day I want a Netflix documentary about me telling people nobody believed in me. Nobody did it, but I kept on trucking. I'll tell you what. So, whew, yeah. All right. What do you think? Yeah.
Oh, absolutely. Definitely gonna watch.
Yeah. This is so cool. And then Sylvester Stallone, Arnold Schwarzenegger. Those two guys being in it, because those guys, they were kind of rivals, but like friendly. They were friendly rivals. You know?
Yeah.
And see, let me tell you something, guys. All these people who are fighting to get ahead. And when I say fighting, I mean like underhandedly. Like you want to be sleazy and you think you're going to make it. Let me tell you something. It's just like it says right here. It says right here, the man. I don't know if it's going to flash up now while I'm talking, but it says the man behind the hero.
Yeah.
There is no hero without the man. You see what I'm saying? So if you think that you're going to be some sleazeball, some stupid, immature, excuse my language, but jackass here, and you think that you're going to make it to the top, you're not. Because there's going to be somebody who's just as good as you, but they're honorable. They're honorable.
Yeah.
And loyalty and honor and respect and those things do get you places. So that's what we're trying to do here at Mike's After Action Reviews. That's why I don't do certain videos. Some people say, well, why don't you make these kind of videos? Because I have integrity. I have a certain amount of integrity that I'm trying to hold on to and be good at what I do and be an honorable, good dude. I'm not trying to do any of that stupid.
You haven't been paid off yet.
Yeah, I'm keeping my integrity. That's right. I got the eye of the tiger. I'm coming for you, Rocky. No, I love that's Clubber Lang. I love it. Rocky 3. So anyway, okay, yeah, let's check out the comment section though. Sorry, I overshadowed Tommy Boy's comments on it, but we'll go to,
maybe it'll be in the next Expendables.
yeah. Wait, what's it? Me? I'll be in the next Expendables. Yeah.
Yeah.
I would. I'm telling you. Oh man, you got no idea. I'd eat a man alive if I had to. I'm not. I'm going home. Nobody's killing me in no battlefield. Some South American country. All right, so many people forget that Sly is so much more than just an action hero. He's an actor, producer, director, writer. He's an absolute legend. Sly was like, hey, if Arnie can get a documentary, then I can too. Sly's definitely one of the best action stars of the 80s and 90s. I can still remember seeing Rocky at the cinema for the first time. I was 16 or 17 years old, and I just couldn't believe what I was seeing. I don't think I have ever experienced such a visceral reaction to a movie as Rocky. I loved the movie so much I would walk out of one session, buy another ticket for the next session, and walk back in and watch it all over again. I've lost count of how many times I've seen it. About a year ago, a cinema in my area was playing a run of movies from the 70s upwards, and I took two of my adult kids with me to see Rocky the way it was meant to be seen on the big screen. A critic at the time of its release described seeing Rocky in theaters as akin to a religious experience, and he was right. Many years later, my eldest daughter and her husband went to see Creed at the cinema while I babysat. They came back to my place, and my daughter came up to me and said, Mom, I get it. I finally get it. I just smiled. Yeah. I'm going to tell you right now, there's something about that music. You know, you see a guy, and he's sitting there, and it's like his whole world is crumbling around him, and he's got one chance, you know? And he goes in there, and then the music starts, dum, 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 and it's like, forget it, man. We're going all the way. We're taking down anybody that gets in our way. We're going to break down every barrier. I don't care. Like, you feel it. It stirs the soul. And all of it was, like I said, all of it was actually basically a direct analogy to things that Sylvester Stallone actually had to deal with in his real life. So, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is an awesome.
That's exciting. Super exciting.
I know. I'm so excited about this. This is so cool. So, but all right, listen. We got to stop geeking out here. I think this one went longer than it needed to go. But it's just so awesome. Anyway, yeah. All hail the Sly. Yeah, this was perfect. But all right, so I'm gonna switch us over to intermission. So we have the ad break coming up in 1:40. I'll start it now, and then we'll come back from intermission. I gotta fix this thing is like shining light on my. Wait, did it go away? I'm gonna go fix my shades anyway. Make sure it doesn't come back. All right, so we're gonna go to intermission. We'll come back after this break, and we'll see you guys after these short messages. Don't forget to check me out on Twitch and join the Discord where you can voice chat with me while I live stream and you won't be recorded or anything on YouTube and Twitch, so that's pretty cool. You can also find me on Facebook and Instagram. If you like to read, you can see my after action reports on my blog. And if you are interested, you can get some merch from my spring store. The links for everything are in the description below.